What is up, guys? It's BT back here again, bringing you guys another hype video. This time we're going to be looking at the Studio 2.0s. They have to be coming out soon with the Studio 3.0, so I thought this would be a great time to make a new video, getting hyped for the Studio 3s, and also get some of your guys' input from the subs, from the viewers, about what you guys think should be in these next pairs of headphones. So my question is, what does Beats have to do to get back into your good graces? What do they have to do to win you back as a customer, to win back the reputation as an overpriced, not worth it headphone? Tell me what features you need to see, and also what features you think they should be adding into the Studio 3s. Now I'm gonna give you guys a little overview of what I liked about the Studio 2s, because I've had them for over a year and they've held up really nicely for me, and what I think they can do better with the Studio 3s. Now I feel like when it comes to the comfort and design, I was very happy with these over the past year and a half. They've held up very nicely. I know a lot of people, they have ripped cups and all that. The leather's ripped, they've come off, the ear cups have come off. I've had none of that happen, and I've used these day in and day out at the gym, putting these through their paces. And I don't know if it's just the way I stored it or whatnot, but these have held up very nicely. Now, one thing I think that they should keep in is the color scheme, right? The color schemes, I'm not so much for the neon greens and all that. I just like black, silver, white headphones, basic headphones. I think that'll bring a lot more people over to them. On these headphones, I feel like the hinges need fixing. They're very wobbly, they feel unstable. Also too, the headband part right here, it has a little dip for me, stretching it out just to put it over my head. It has a little dip. So things like that, little touches that they need to increase the quality on, especially for a $400 price tag. And while we're on price tag, I really hope that they keep it around $400 or less, which is about the standard for these kind of headphones, noise canceling, wireless, over-ear headphones. So what I liked about these over the past year is, and why I kept coming back to them, is because they are so low profile. So when I'm doing shoulder press or when I'm doing pull-ups, you know, overhead movements, it's staying out of the way. Whereas some headphones, they stick out a lot. So you're gonna knock them. I know the Sony 100H ears, I had those for a while. I tried them at the gym and they would just knock all over the place. So I really like that they had a nice slim profile for these, and they're very light. They stayed on my head doing CrossFit type stuff, you know, circuits. They stayed in place. And they didn't get too hot. They improved the materials a little bit, maybe give us some leather up here to make us feel a little bit better about the $400 price tag, and we're good to go, in my opinion, with the build quality. Keep the plastic, because you know what, it does make the headphone a little bit lighter. You don't want some heavy wireless headphone where you're gonna wear it and you're moving around and it's gonna fall off. Beats is really known for having their bass just be so thumping and kind of overtaking the mids, the vocals, and the highs, and kind of losing some of that clarity because they had so much bass. So what I'm hoping that Apple does, and what they've been doing with most of the Beats products, is they've been lowering the volume. So the max volume is lowered. And then after that, on top of that, they've also cleaned up the bass a lot. So it's a lot more clear. There's a lot more clarity with these. It makes it feel like a $400, $300 headphones with the Solo 3s. So I'm hoping that they really clean up the sound and make these good, you know, not just clean it up, but also improve the mids, improve the bass, clean it up. We want the bass, but just give it to us with some clarity. That's all we ask. So the battery life on the Studio 2s has been great for me. It lasts me a whole week at the gym. 25 hours, and these really live up to the hype, and I've been very satisfied. These were the first headphones that I've ever tried wireless that really lived up to the battery life. I didn't have to worry about it with these so much, and it charges very quickly as well. Now I know they're probably going to add in the W1 chip, and that's even going to make it faster. They're going to add more battery life. So these right now I think are about 25 hours, and I think they're going to raise it to about maybe 35, 40. We'll see what happens. Now for the biggest problem I have with these headphones. It is the noise cancellation. I really feel like it's a crime for them to put that on their box. It's insane that they would put active noise canceling on the box for these headphones. All they do with these headphones is play some static over your music, which you're losing clarity. So they really need to redesign the active noise cancellation. I mean, we have Sony putting out incredible products. We have Sennheiser putting out incredible noise canceling. We have Bose, the king, we all know and love. They are putting out great headphones. Why do we need to get the Beats? They need to make it so the active noise cancellation can catch up to 2017 and what everybody else is doing with all, not just having noise cancellation, but having all these different features where we can tailor our active noise cancellation to certain situations instead of just playing some static. So one thing I really enjoyed about this headphone, before I go, I really like how they did the controls. Now they did the volume rocker on the actual headphone, and then the Beast logo is a press, play, pause, answer calls. It just blends into the headphone. I was confused when I first got these, like, where is the controls? And I had to press around, and I clicked on the B, and I was like, oh, that is really cool. So hopefully they keep that kind of design in the next iteration of this headphones, which I think they will. If they're smart, they will. All right, guys. So that's been my time. I hope you guys have enjoyed this hype video. Again, guys, let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about these headphones, the Studio 2s, if you had them. Let me know your experience with them. And also too, what are you looking forward to with the Studio 3.0s? Do you think they can compete with the Bose and the Sonys and the Sennheisers when they come out? We'll see. Hopefully they don't raise the price. So don't forget to drop me a like if you enjoyed this video, and for more content like this. And also to sub if you really enjoyed this. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for your time. Peace.